Hey, it's me, RJ again. Listen, I just wanted to just put a video out. This time it's a little simple, not the usual stuff I talk about, but I'm trying to hope it's positive and I hope this reaches you and everybody. And I want you to know, kids, little kids, big kids, no, don't ever let someone tell you you can't do something and that you'll never be this or you'll never be that. Always believe in yourself and use the negative that they give you as a support to rise above, to be better and above them. And it's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna take a lot of hard work and years of looking at yourself, but don't let anyone put you down regardless, no matter what they say, and do what you can to rise up and believe in yourself and do your dreams and whatever you want to do, and you can make it. And don't ever let somebody put you down or disrespect you. You just ignore them. And just remember, you could do anything you want to. Set your mind to it, but not just set your mind to it. You got to believe in yourself. And it's good to have others believe in you. But when even others don't believe in you, you just got to keep at it and keep at it. And know that you are worth it and you can make it. Little boys and girls, you can become anything you want to be. And don't let anybody ever tell you you're not. And you are capable of doing anything you want and making your dreams come true. And I love every last one of you. And I hope y'all grow to be happy and get what you want in life and get whatever you need. And not just for the kids, any adults at all, no matter what age you are, you can still make your dreams come true, do what you want to do, and don't worry about the negative or media or what anybody says, and you could do whatever you want. Even if it's not big, just do it. Even if you don't make that much money doing it, just do it because you love it and what makes you happy. And it's not about how much money you get. It's about if you have a job and you love doing it, do it. If you have something else you're doing, even if you're not getting paid for it, do it. And remember, everything starts off slow and then it builds up as time goes on, as long as you keep on doing what you're doing and stay focused. Never give up and always be positive. Stay positive at all times. I know it's very hard to do. But believe in yourself. You and is never you're never too old to start doing anything. I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, whatever your age, 30, 20s, teens, never too young, never too old. You can still do it and do stuff that you know you can do. And boys, girls, even adults, don't be afraid to share your talents and what you can do with anybody. Put it out there, and if it's not good at first, keep working on it, and you will get better. Trust me. I know you want it to happen right away. It's not going to happen right away, but you keep working on it. Never give up. Don't ever let nobody, what they say, put you down and say you'll never make it. You'll never be this. You'll never be that. You'll always be a loser. You'll never be nothing. Don't listen to that crap. I don't care what anybody says to anyone. Don't believe it. Keep on doing what you're doing. And I know it's going to take time for you to get used to and, do it, but I believe in you. And I believe every last one of y'all can do it and make a positive example in your lives. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to be all right. And a lot of people put me down and doubted me, and I'm doing stuff that I never thought I ever do, that I never thought I ever be doing, and I proved a lot of them wrong. So I know you can do it. But don't get me wrong. I know just because one person did or these people did doesn't mean the other person can do it. I understand that. And but understand you can believe in what you believe in and understand the difference and the same thing in what your beliefs are and what other people's beliefs are and respect it. But also know you could accomplish anything you want to. with your own mind and your own education, however you learn it, however you get it. It doesn't matter whether it's with school, without school, because remember, not school doesn't teach you everything you need to know, but you have teachers, not just in schools. You have teachers outside of schools. Everywhere you go, everyone's a teacher to you because you learn stuff, different stuff from them. And you learn all types of things outside of school more than you would in school. And it's positive thinking. Just know what you can. And I'm not saying just leave school. No. I'm saying if you in school, try to get the best you can out of it. And work hard, make it happen and learn something if you can. But if you're not, maybe it's just not for you, and that's not a bad thing. Just because you don't learn nothing in school, that just means school's not for you. And you can learn in a different way, wherever interests you, and that's how you learn and get an education, and your own education in your own mind. Have your own thoughts. Don't listen to anybody else's stuff. Have your own mind, your own mind setting, and do what you want to do. Kids, you could grow up to be anything you want. Just believe in yourself. Don't ever let no one put you down. And I am here for you. I believe in all you kids are going to grow up to be something really special. And I believe the ones that are adults today, to this very day, they are special too. And they could change their lives and they could do something that they really want to be. And I know a lot of them have. And I know for the ones who did it and still working on it, it's going to take time. You're going to get there eventually. And no, you're going to get there eventually. Just keep working on it, doing what you do. And eventually you're going to start getting up above these places you never thought you would be. And start doing things you never thought you could or you will ever be able to do. People's going to put you down, try to lower your self-esteem, but don't let it. And use all that negativity towards your energy, towards going towards what you want and what you're trying to do. And if you find something else that you want to try, don't be afraid to try it. Show it to the world. Expose it and let them know. And people will admit it's not going to be easy, and people is not going to give you a fair chance and always give you exactly what you want and what you deserve and what you're expecting. And you're going to have to work your way up all the way to get there. It's going to be hard, but if you put in it, the work and the sacrifices, you will get there. I promise you. And even if you don't get there, because not everybody's going to get there to where they want or where they wanted to see. I understand that. I know that. So for those who try so hard to get there and still not there yet or not making it, or they might not never get there, that's okay too. Just do whatever you can. Work with it, whatever you got. And I promise you somehow it will pay off. But it's not going to pay off all the time, no. And just got to believe in yourself. Trust yourself. And always think with your mind. Your mind is basically the strongest part of your body and lets you know how to think wisely and take a second thought before you do anything. And I'm speaking this because I believe in a lot of you, even the adults that are grown now. And even though you couldn't, even if you don't reach your dreams and do everything you wanted to do, and you're not getting that high level lifestyle you want, learn to make what you got already, appreciate it and love it, and make the best out of it in the best way you can to make yourself happy. But always look for more opportunities to make yourself happy and make your dreams come true. And when I say dreams come true, I'm not just talking about jobs. No, I'm not just talking about jobs or making money. Anything you want to do, anything that makes you happy, go out there and try, no matter what anybody says. And like I said before, life is not always about money. It's not. And money ruins people. But like a lot of you should know, money can't buy happiness, and money definitely can't buy everything. It only buys certain things. But there's only but so much that money can buy. And basically money is just for us to be able to live. We're paying to live, and it's not right. And just to be honest, my dad kind of told me something this past week in the car, and I believe him. He was right. I believe with Trump in the house and all these other people, they're trying to make it go back to where you you know how they say all the time that you've been here for years and years and decades and centuries and stuff, let's make America great again. And they keep saying, let's make America great again. America was never great, to be honest. It still isn't. But what they mean by that, that's their secret code is saying, let's make black people slaves again and then have the upper hand and them living healthy and good lives. I believe that's what they're trying to do. And my dad even said it, and he sees it. And I believe him, and my dad knows real stuff. And I'm just putting this out as a warning because this is true, and they are going to try to do that. And that's what they mean by let's make America great again. That's not making America great. And a lot of the things I see the government and politics do is racist, sexist, and evil. And I don't agree with it. But back to what I was trying to do. I want you guys, all the kids, white, black, Hispanic, no matter what your race or your religion is, do something positive. And as y'all young kids grow up, try to create more positive and no negativity. Push all the negativity out the way. And as you come up, bring more positive and love to the world. And don't listen to all these grown folks out here basically poisoning your mind. Do what you do. Have your own mindset. Don't let anybody change your mind or give you any false belief because what they believe or what they want or how they think. Have your own thoughts, your own mind. Do what you think is right, and everything will be okay. And I know it's scary to speak your mind sometimes, but you got to express yourself and let people know how you're feeling, what's going on with you. And I know they say some people don't care, but there are some and maybe a lot of people that actually care, but you don't know it. And they are willing to help. And a lot of things you could do free of cost, no charge. And that will be helping make America great again. And not having people pay to live, that will help make America great again. And really, just saying this because it's what I wanted, but I understand. But I really was hoping that that black woman would win the election and become president. She was who I was hoping for to win the president. And I think it's time we deserve a woman as a presidential. And that would have been a lot of history right there. The first black and first woman to be elected as president, that would be something like major history. And I believe we've been more than ready to have a woman as president. And I think it's time to have a woman as president, especially a black woman. No offense to the race, but a black woman will really speak high levels. And for kids and young black women out here to grow up and have a dream even more and be more, have something to fight for even more for all the little girls out there. And have something to look forward up to. And for the little girls and the little boys, have something to look up to and say they could do this and push harder towards their dreams and, not be as scared to sacrifice for those who are. I know a lot of y'all ain't worried, like, not scared to make your sacrifices and do what you gotta do, and you believe it and know your dreams will come true. But always know there is a lot of things that come with it. Like with succeeding, there's always a lot of things that come with it. Like, the more money you make, the more problems you get. More money, more problems. And that's why you shouldn't want a whole lot of money. Just a certain amount is that's good enough, and be able to do something with it. And what you can do, focus on your level. And just because kids are in low, like special schools or low graded, what I mean by that, just because kids are in special ed doesn't mean they're stupid, doesn't mean they're dumb. They just have a learning disability, and it's harder for them to learn. And some people that do good in it, really good, and the other kids don't, that just means maybe you're not a good enough teacher. You're not the right person to teach them at all. Or maybe they just need to be able to do this and figure it out on their own and teach themselves and know what they have to do. And like I said, getting good grades is not meaning you're learning and you're gonna be able to succeed. It don't matter what type of grades you get at all, to be honest. You can still succeed even if you got all bad grades your whole life and still do something. And you probably learning something, even though you coming home with bad grades, you probably still learning something, know what to do, and learn in other ways, in other places. But the special ed kids are just as smart as the higher level kids in the school and other schools too. And y'all don't really need to be competing with each other. One school is better than the other. Like, y'all all equal. No, y'all are all equal. And when it comes to teaching, it's just some are not able to teach some kids. Some people aren't able to teach students in college. Some people aren't able to teach people things. Like, sometimes the kid can only learn, or the person can only learn from themselves. And they learn certain things from people, but you just gotta let them do it on their own where they can get it. And that doesn't mean you can't help them out, but you gotta understand their point of view, is what I'm saying. You have to understand what they're talking about, how they think, how they like learn, and kind of try to attempt to get into their mind. And if you're teaching in school a whole class at once with one or teacher or a teacher and an assistant, you're not really going to be able to get your point across and teach everybody like that. And some kids, they just need one-on-one teaching, is what I'm saying. One-on-one, because otherwise they're not going to learn, and they're going to have to compete with each other with all these other kids around. And and when they get something wrong, kids laugh at them and say they didn't know, because it makes them feel stupid and embarrassed, and that's not right. And one thing I don't like about school and what teachers do, like when they see someone and they know they don't know the answer, or they see them distracted or something, and they call on them and say, "What's the question?" because they know they don't know the answer and they weren't paying attention. That is wrong. You don't do that, because that's embarrassing the kid. And that's like, you don't do stuff like that. That's what happened when I was in school. And I've seen it happen to other kids too. It's not right. And that's why with some teachers, even some adults, kids, you got to get back at the adults and like speak your mind, tell them how you feel. And you have every right to do that, and they have no right to shut you down. They should listen and understand what you're trying to say, hear where you're coming from, so you can understand them and they can understand you. And it's just because you're older doesn't mean you're right. And just because you're older doesn't mean you know everything. And just because you're older doesn't mean you have to automatically be respected. Even just because you're a parent doesn't mean you automatically have to get talked to a certain way and be respected and automatically treated like you're good. Or you could talk to a child any kind of way. It don't work like that. That child has just as much right to be respected and talk his or her mind any kind of way they want and express themselves. And you have to try to understand them and where they're coming from. This is how it's supposed to be. And you support them and they support you. And you don't want to, I know it kind of teaches the kids wrong things, and you're pushing your child away, or you're making your child not respect you even more, or it's like you're forcing them to respect you. And like I said before, respect is not given no matter what title you have. Respect is not given, it's earned. And if you haven't earned that child's respect, they don't have to respect you. You have to earn and fight to get the respect. Yelling at them, punishing them, hitting them is not earning the respect. And like this, I'll put it like this. Real respect, if you want your kids or anybody to respect you, if someone is scared, if someone said they didn't respect you and you scare them, and you make them you call that respect, that's not respect. If someone respects you, they wouldn't be scared of you at all. They're just scared of you, and that's all. Or they're trying to be nice because of the title and the way you think they should bring the ways up. And I'm just speaking my mind. You could get mad at me if you want. You could disagree. I understand. But I'm speaking the truth. I'm saying what's real and understanding. And you don't have to agree. You could say I'm full of shit and don't know what I'm talking about, but I do. And I know this from experience. A lot of people have different opinions about everything. But just because you have a different opinion doesn't mean you're right, doesn't mean you're wrong. What I'm saying, this doesn't mean I'm wrong. But at the same time, it doesn't mean I'm right either. But at the same time, I'm still saying and speaking the truth and what's real. And I will never stop doing that. And I will be completely honest with you about everything. And anything you want to know. And you might not like it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. And honestly, is the best policy. And it's good to try, instead of forcing somebody to respect you, it's good to try to do whatever you can and fight to earn the respect and make them realize and why they should respect you and why you have to earn their trust and stuff. That's real love, respect, and honor and everything, instead of forcing and threatening somebody to respect you. And there's a lot of people and a lot of things I just don't respect, but they haven't earned my respect. They haven't even tried to. That's the thing. But there's a lot of people that didn't respect me at first, so I didn't want them to just give me the respect. I went out and I did everything I could to earn the respect. And I worked my butt off to earn the respect. And when I did, I really appreciated it. And they saw that I was really trying, and they gave me a chance, and they really respected me after that. And it wasn't easy. That's the whole point. But earning someone's trust and respect isn't easy. You have to be willing to do the hard work to get there. And you don't want to just force somebody to respect you. Like when you meet a stranger and they don't respect you, they don't care about your feelings or how you feel, you can't make them do it. It's just the way it is. If you want them to, you have to try to earn the respect. But don't get mad at them or do anything because they don't respect you or they said something out their mouth that you don't like. That's not a good reason. And you don't have to argue back to say something else smart back. You can just leave it alone. Walk away. It's the best thing to do. Avoid a situation because a situation like that could cost you or someone else to get hurt or lose a life or have something terrible happen and it be gone forever, you know. I'm just doing this to help get my response, and I know a lot of y'all don't agree with this, but I'm doing my best and I'm just being me, just being myself, and I'm happy with that. And I want I want you people out here, kids, adults, it don't matter your age or how old you are. I want you to be comfortable with yourself and who you are. And you don't have to be this to be like that. Well, like, well, we're all the same color underneath, really. But blacks, we shouldn't be disrespecting white people, and white people, y'all shouldn't be disrespecting us black. We shouldn't disrespect Latinos. We should respect every single body on this earth, and even with other countries. Stop the wars. Make peace. That's what we need, and that's what I'm trying to fight for. Which is why I know it's impossible, but like I said, I'm making these videos and doing them for a reason. And in the my bad. In the process, I'm trying to do something special for kids and adults, and so not celebrate, at least not yet, if it happens. But I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't want to lose hope, and I'm going to try to stay positive, hoping it happens. But if it doesn't, it's okay, and I'm happy. I'm just living my life, trying to make the best of it. And I do these videos because I love it, and I love you people who watch and support my videos, and I love all y'all, and I'm here for y'all. And if you have my back, I have yours, and I'll do anything for you if you got me. And I miss a lot of you. I wish I could get more response and communications and talk to a lot of y'all, but I don't know how to get the comments anymore now. So I'm trying my best to get all the comments from each video. So I'm gonna be looking over the videos and seeing all the comments, but I don't get much comments from anybody. So I ask you to leave a comment and tell me how you feel. That's all. And I'm hoping to set up something where I could make my own thing where I could get kids and adults off the streets and give them a positive way of changing their lives and making something better for them. And if that doesn't, and also help them settle the differences in a positive way. But also, if not only that, if I could come up with something else, I would, just to help them. And I want to help stop violence. I don't like the violence. I don't want people going to jail for life, years, getting death penalties, and people go through problems, and that's what we need to understand. Nobody has to be put away forever. They just need some help, and they need to change. But I figure while they're in jail, they should at least get some therapy and talks in there, and help them out. And just because they're in jail or prison, that doesn't mean you treat them like animals. They are still human beings, and they deserve a real good meal and real free time. And just because they're in jail doesn't mean you treat them like garbage. You treat them with respect, and they should have their own set of food, whatever they want, and watch TV, whatever they want, go to their cells, and when they ready, and I understand bedtimes and stuff like that, but jail should not be something made for punishment, and prison and jail should not be something made for a punishment. It should be something that you go to try to think and get your life together and to make a better person and a better human being of yourself, and get them while they're in there help, instead of just guarding them around and just cuffing them all the time, and they got to pay money to get a phone call and they are in jail. You gotta remember that. How the heck are they supposed to get money if they in jail and if nobody gives them money for their books? They can't call anybody. They can't receive calls. That sounds stupid. And jail should be able to put people away, but not to torture them, but to help them. It should be like that. Not a punishment, not like they don't deserve nothing, like they trash. They should get like if they want McDonald's, you should give them McDonald's. If they want Popeyes, give them Popeyes. If they want something out to eat, give it to them. If they want something cooked specially for them, give it to them. Make sure there's no bullying. Keep them safe. They are still people, human beings. They deserve better. And give them more free time when they out themselves. I'm not trying to say, but help them. Give them therapy. Give them what they need. Give them anger management. Have people talk to them, help them with their minds, and help people like for when they get out. If they want to get an education, get a job, and get them ready for that. Give them ready to make another lifestyle. And please don't keep making life harder for people by raising bills, raising taxes. People should not have to pay taxes in the first place. And if anybody should, that's y'all's fault. That's y'all responsibility. The government, not ours. We just live here as the people. Y'all want to take all this stuff in control, then y'all should be the ones paying the taxes, paying these bills, paying for everything. We don't owe y'all a thing, to be honest. I'm just keeping it real. People pay to live, and it shouldn't be like that. People should be able to live and walk the streets for free. Everybody should have a home. Everybody should be treated right. Everybody should be treated the same equally. No higher than someone, no lower. Everybody deserves peace and no drama. And if you have somebody with drama in your life and they keep making your life a living hell, just get rid of them. And at least if you don't get rid of them, at least get rid of them until they can get themselves together and change, and then give them another chance. And try to support them. No matter how many times you got to do it, you always forgive them. Give them a chance, but wait until they actually know and they got themselves together. Now, this is going to be hard, but I believe all of us could work together and make America really great for what it truly means. Because America's honestly never been great, but we can make it great if we do the right thing and work together. And I'm just saying, nobody should have to be a slave. Nobody should have to pay for a place to live or have a good home and a nice home. And we need water, so you shouldn't have to pay a water bill because they need to bathe, take showers, and clean, do all that, wash clothes. And you shouldn't have to pay to wash clothes. It should be able to wash. And I mean, I can understand paying for cable and, maybe a cell phone bill, but that's about it. But don't go up on your cable bills and cell phone bills and raise the price ridiculously high. And a lot of us out here, and we just can't afford it. A lot of people out here are not rich, and we can't afford it, and you know that. So why would you do that? And you talking about you want more customers. Well, the key to getting more customers and more money is not jacking your prices up, but lowering them down. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, maybe you could get a gallon for a whole full gallon of gas for maybe 10 cents, and that'd be nice. It'd really be nice. Think about it. And share some of the wealth all around the world for everybody, and for kids and people, not adults too, who don't have anything or any dreams, And I just help people sometimes and give them what they need, and Don't be mean to everybody or just push them away because you don't know them. Give them a chance and talk to them. That's how you can make a good friend, good friendship, you know? Now, it's a lot that I could say, but yeah. But, I don't know. Just be nice and let's try to get along. If we all work together, I know we can do it. But I know there's going to be some situations where people can't get along. I understand that. Some people will never, not everybody in the world is going to get along with each other. I get that. Some people are going to hate each other for certain reasons. And some people will make up those reasons why they hate them. Some people have those real reasons why they hate them. Some people is both. Have their real reasons and have their fake reasons. But regardless, try to get along, and I need to take my own advice and do that same thing. I'm trying, but it's difficult, but I'm hoping one day I get there, but I'm afraid to right now. And this is just personal for me. I'm trying to figure it out. Thing is, I don't think it's good for my own safety and my own health because it might mentally destroy me even more. And I just got my peace for a while, and I like my peace, and I'm not trying to have anybody ruin it or make it harder for me than it already is. So I want you, who's ever listening, who's ever watching and loves my video, to try to get your own peace. Get your own peace. Get what you need for yourself. And when it comes to your partner in love, do for you, yourself, but also your partner equally. And make sure your partner does for you equally. And y'all both make the same sacrifices and work together. And everything will be okay. It's not going to be easy, but you will be able to work your problems out in the relationship. And just because things start getting hard and really difficult, don't leave the relationship like nothing because of that. And just because someone's not making enough money or you make more money than them or you say they ain't doing nothing, that means you need to talk to them. Help them figure out why can't they or why would they not be able to do this. Help them be able to do what you want them to do. Help them what they do what they need. Help what you need them to do. And at the same time you do that for them. And sometimes just let the person be them and understand them at the same time. And sometimes you have to don't deal with any nonsense, okay? I'm not telling you to deal with any nonsense in a relationship. And I understand. If that person is not treating you right and they making your life a living hell, you need to get the heck away from them. I'm going to say it like that. You know, I'm still on here trying not to cuss. And I'm trying not to cuss, period, in my life. But I still mess up. So I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. But at least I'm honest. And I speak the truth. My truth and the real truth. And I'm not, like, I'm right, but at the same time I'm not. Like, but it's still true facts. And people, we need to be accountable for our mistakes. Try to look for a way to make up for it. And you want that person to forgive you, find a way to make it up to them to forgive you. And if they don't care, they don't act like they want to, or they just want to be mad at you, maybe you should just forget it, walk away, and give up on them because they don't want you in your life, or they don't care about making you happy or being there for you as a friend or lover or brother, sister, a cousin. It don't matter. But try to be there. And if they're willing to come back and make it right and then show forgiveness, then welcome them back into your world and make certain, like, what's it called? Like boundaries with it and what they have to do and what you have to do. I hope you understand me and what I'm saying. I love you all, and I gotta go. Peace.